Alright, so I'm going to be reviewing the Black Panther costume. This was more of the Civil War style than the actual Black Panther the movie. Um, so basically, I believe I got it under in eBay from China under 2018 T'Challa Black Panther cosplay complete uniform outfit or something like that. But you could always look it up. I believe it's by Sky Costumes. Um, I kept looking around. It ran me about $239 or 225, something like that. I did like that it had some of the uh, kind of the reflective material here that gives it a little bit of pop. Some of them have like a faux leather, like a vinyl, or some type of nylon or polyester that they put over it that's not quite as shiny. But for some reason I really liked the shininess of this one. So it's up to you guys, you know, it's always based on what you guys want to get out of it. So really, I really liked the way this one looked. And so I got a large size. I'm not a big guy. I'm about 162 and probably about 10% body fat, maybe 11, 10. Um, but I'm not a huge guy. I weigh that, and then I'm about 5'9". But if you know anything that comes from China, it runs small. So if you're going to get something like this, you want to get it bigger than you think you would. So normally I think I would fit more in a smaller medium if it's US size, so that it's kind of tight and kind of shows off some of your muscular form for those of you that want to do that. Others may want it more loose fitting. So just take that into account. Their measurements aren't quite right when it comes to the chart that they give you. So maybe order a size bigger. So let's kind of look at that. It does come with the full zip-up set. And now there's a zipper in the back here. It's not too bad. It's actually reinforced pretty good. There's certain sticking points where it's reinforced around some of the material, and so it kind of gets caught near the material. But other than that, it's a pretty smooth and pretty, even though it's not a huge zipper, it seems like it's pretty hefty. It's sewn in there pretty good. So I was pretty happy with that, and I kind of like the way that it fit on. Now, I will show you that in a second, but again, it's a one piece. It's a onesie, guys. It's a onesie. So you're going to have to step into it and probably have somebody zip you up unless you're pretty flexible. I did do it myself once or twice, which is what I'm going to have to do today. You almost have to pull it down, zip it as high as you can get it, keep pulling, 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 and then you're going to have to grab the top, and you're going to have to pull it up, and you're going to have to reach the zipper, and you're going to have to pull, 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 till you get it all the way. So it's easier if you have a second person, somebody that can do it for you. Great. You know, have them do it. It does come with boots. So here are the little boots with the claws on it. Yay. So not too bad. They fit kind of big. Yeah, go figure, right? So you can get whole sizes, I believe. I don't think they had half sizes. Otherwise, I think it would have fit me perfectly. It ran a little big because I ordered a size up. I'd rather have it bigger than smaller and can't fit it. So I ordered a size up. I actually put some insoles in it, and I included like a foam. I added a foam backing to it, EVA foam. Use it for cosplay and stuff like that. I added that in there to give it a little bit of cushion because it was big. So you get two of those. Imagine that. Like you need two, right? And then you get some gloves. Now, these gloves I've modified. I actually went and ordered a pair of these gloves. It's more the Lycra spandex gloves that come with these claws, because these gloves did not come with these claws. These gloves come with claws that were made out of this material. And they're like little rinky-dinky claws. And they actually look pretty good, but I kind of wanted these a little more. I think these give it a little more pop. So what I did is I cut these off of the other gloves and I re-glued them onto these ones. I use super glue and then a little bit of hot glue in certain areas, but really, you know, super glue should work okay. Just don't glue them to your fingers. And then other than that, I do still have the review that I did on the Black Panther helmet. This one's the Killerbody version from China, and it was $200 and something as well. So I still like it. I am still thinking about replacing the eyes with mirror lenses though, although you can see pretty well out of this. I don't know, I kind of like mirror lenses that I've seen in some other videos. I think those are super expensive when you buy the helmet with those, but I can add them in on these pretty simply. All I have to do is use my Dremel and some mirror lenses, trace out the pattern I need, Dremel it out, and boom, I'll pop them in here. So anyway, something to think about if you guys are pretty creative. So I'm going to go try this on, and I will come back and I will show you what it looks like. Alright, so here is the costume. As you can see, it has pretty good flex movement. You can move around quite a bit. Here's the claws that I added to it. As you can see, they're just really just like plastic pieces that I added to that. The gloves are kind of hard to get on with these. You have to really kind of pull and use the right part of the hands, but I think it adds such a nice touch that it's totally worth it. I do have a little tear in here, so I'm going to probably have to fix that, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it right now. But yeah, so this is the costume. It's pretty form-fitting. You know, you can move in it and everything. I think it looks pretty dang good. The boots for you guys, here we go. They're a little clunky looking, but I like it overall with everything that it has. And of course I'll put it on with the helmet. Normally I put the helmet on with the gloves off, but I did add some pieces to the helmet, some padding here so that you guys can see this, just to kind of buffer the head a little bit more, so when I'm in it, it fits almost perfectly. Okay? So I don't know if you guys can see that. And then this is so much easier to put on if you find the little V. And of course with the gloves on it's not as easy, but once you find the V and you press them in, usually it's a lot easier to find. And of course I will have trouble doing it on the video because I can't feel it with the gloves on. So next time I'll just show you guys with the gloves off. But here, let me do this, and you can see how fast I can do it with the gloves off as opposed to on. So you find the little V, boom, boom. You clip in the side cheeks. Okay, there's one, there's two. That's it. It's on. It's in. It's not too bad that way. Again, then you can put your gloves on like so. Just so you guys can see, this is a little more difficult because you have to get it over your sleeve. And of course face it the correct way so your thumb is not backwards. But really, it's just pulling it over this sleeve here that's the problematic part. But yeah, so that's the Black Panther from Sky Costume, Killerbody, Black Panther mask. And yeah, I think it looks pretty dang good. I have pretty good visibility here. Now I do use a balaclava, one of those head wraps, so that I can hide my neck and that it's black here. So you guys, I believe it came with one with this costume, or I'm sorry, the mask. And so you'll have that to wear under this mask. So like, comment, subscribe. What do you think? Do you like this costume, or do you like the Lycra spandex better? There are lesser quality versions of this, and there are greater quality versions of this as well. And what did you think about the helmet review last time? Would you like to see more on it? More info, more details? Just let me know.